time, but why can't you have like a shredded chicken burrito? Like 99% of the time. And Kitty will stand by it that beans have to be in everything. Beans are, look at me, beans are everywhere. Who boy, who Willie G Willies, but I don't know. I don't think that burritos need beans. I think burritos can have a lot of meat in them. And that is my topic. Let's do the Chrono Trigger list. If the if we actually get through this, the OST is something like almost 3 hours long. You like fajitas? Fajitas are really good. Hi, Book of Pillar. I like fajitas, but they're a lot of work. If you're getting beans and burritos, it's because you're going for the cheap ones. What do you mean? Well, what do you mean? Everybody puts beans in burritos, it feels like. It feels wild to not get a bean in a burrito. Also, you can make your own burrito, but you can also make your own taco. So, let's get into this. This soundtrack is something like almost 3 hours, so I don't have a lot of time to waffle without the music playing. So, we're going to do the Chrono Trigger soundtrack. Chrono Trigger has a fantastic soundtrack, very similar to Final Fantasy VI in a lot of ways. I think there's going to be a lot more hot takes in this one. Chrono Trigger has a lot more peaks and valleys, in my opinion, than Final Fantasy VI does. We're going to start with the Premonition, which might just be one of the worst tracks. This is the opening track of the game. And I forgot to open the Power Wash Simulator. Let me know about volume. I think that's probably a good volume, right? Like right there. We're gonna finish up the SpongeBob Mermaid Lair. Even Taco Bell has most of their burritos not have beans. Just everyone buys the bean burrito because they're 99 cents. Bean burritos are where there's at. Kitty loves bean burritos. They're like her favorite thing from Taco Bell. Straight up, where is my tier list? Premonition's like an F. Premonition sucks. This is the main theme. The main theme of the game. This is Chrono's theme. This theme basically happens anytime there is something Chrono related or like heroic, or you're about to go into battle. You need to get your ass pumped up. Like you aren't ready for what's going to happen, but it's coming. So that's what this track says. That clock, when you hear the game turn on, and gives you chills. You know what I hear when I hear that clock? I hear the sound of me slamming the... I hear the sound of me slamming the start button to get past Premonition so I can start playing the video game. It's like... There's a whole world of excitement and wonder waiting for me, and I'm being time locked because the video game wants to load. You want me to wait for you to load? What? I don't want to wait. I want to play now. You refuse to be objective. That's fine. We are free to have opinions, and that is what this list is all about. Now this theme is great. Let's just wail on this for a second. When that horn comes in, it's so good. If I have a complaint about the main theme, I think it's a little overused. But that's really the best I have in terms of complaints. Main theme, I think, is... I want to say S. S is like real good. Like really good. What is this? Morning Sunlight? Morning Sunlight is the sound of... This is you waking up in the morning. What are the fat ladies making down there? What is that? Oh, is that an eggplant? Morning Sunlight is very mid. I'm not a huge fan of Morning Sunlight. It's peaceful, but meh. It doesn't do a lot for me. It's nothing wrong with it. And again, I'm going to say this a bunch of times tonight. There's nothing wrong with the Chrono Trigger soundtrack. Anything that even ends up in F, even Premonition, they're fine. This is Peaceful Days. I love Peaceful Days. The only question is whether Peaceful Days is A or S. Oh my God, that's so good. Like, you've just entered town. The game has just started. You're mostly curious if there's anything you wouldn't put in S. That's one way to tier list, and I will probably aim towards the top, just like I did with Final Fantasy VI, I think. I think there was a lot of... it was bell-tiered towards the top, if I recall. I feel like Morning Sunlight might be an S as well. We're going to hit some lower grades, but I think this one, it's really good. You hear this... and you just want to go out and adventure. You want to go out and explore. Hi, Gator Tots. How's it going? What are your opinions on Chrono Trigger? How has your day been? Did you have a nice summer? How's your wife? Even F-tier stuff is other games' S-tier songs. Agreed. Like, even the song of the terrible clock going back and forth, which Feelanoid and I have different opinions about the clock. Even that is epic and beautiful. Morning Sunlight was the one with the fireworks and seagulls. Yes, you are correct. Sorry. That one's a D. Peaceful Days is the S. You have no opinions on Chrono Trigger? The music is beautiful. Tonight, we're doing a Chrono Trigger music tier list, and we're also going to be finishing up the SpongeBob map on the Power Wash Simulator. I was looking at the remaining tracks that we have in Power Wash Simulator. There's a lot. There's quite a few. You like the music being played? If you have not heard the Chrono Trigger music before, easily the best on the Super Nintendo. I think the music-wise, it beats out Final Fantasy VI, which is hard for me to say, because Final Fantasy VI is so good. But I think overall, the best of Chrono Trigger beats out Final Fantasy. Not that it's a competition. They can both be they can both be S tiers, S tier soundtracks. You know what's not S tier is this SpongeBob map. Not a fan. All right, this is Memories of Green. I like Memories of Green. Memories of Green has the background of the main theme going through it, but it's also got a little bit of mystery to it. It's like, oh shit, we're going out into the wild. There's wild stuff out there. We could be killed. Like, it's the first time where it's like, there's a little bit of danger on the road. But you know what? You're prepared for it. That's what this track says. One of the tracks is just the mystery sound. Is it am I supposed to tier list it? Which one is that? Confusing Melody? Confusing Melody is getting an F tier, if that's the one I'm thinking of. Also, I'm just going to say right now, I have very strong and upsetting opinions about the song Singing Mountain, but that's a while away. We'll have to get to that later. How do we feel about Memories of Green? I think this is an A tier. Is it what? I don't see what on here, so we might not have to rank what. Yeah, I don't see it, thankfully. What are your opinions on Singing Mountain, Feelanoid? I'm not going to talk about mine until later, but I guess we could just wait till later. Yeah, I think this is an A tier. I think this is really nice. I don't necessarily want to jam out to it every single time I want to, turn on some music. I think there are better songs on the soundtrack. But it is very atmospheric. I am ready to go to the... Oh my god, there's like 2 more minutes. Next song. This is the Guardia Millennial Fair. You may not have it because whoever made the list didn't put it on because it's not a song, but it's a track on the soundtrack. Right, gotcha. They might not have every single song on the soundtrack because there's like the... they might not include the songs that didn't appear in the game with the exceptions of like Singing Mountain. This... I love this track. I love Guardia Millennial Fair. Guardia Millennial Fair is easy S tier. Where is it? Easy S tier. Like straight up to the top. I am Gato. I think Gato's on here, isn't it? Yeah, Gonzalez's song is on here. Nice shade of blue hair. Thank you, kitty. My hair is actually surprisingly easy to change the color of, so but we'll have all sorts of varieties of colors in the future. I can't do multicolor, though, unfortunately. And I still have the non-long hair option, too, so we'll have the traditional Roar haircut. Listen to this theme. God, that's so good. They got that to come out of an SNES. It sounds like you're at a Ren fair. God. You feel like you are walking along some stands. You're smelling the barbecued meats. Your friend Luca is making a time machine in the other room, but she doesn't know that it's a time machine because it hasn't been turned into one yet. That's not what she's making. She's made a, she's about to make a time portal on accident. She doesn't make the time machine. That's a whole different thing. What's your top tier so far, Bill? If these are all going to be S tier for you, what has been your top ranked so far that we've heard? This thing is not getting clean. Where is my ladder? Let's grab you. I probably need to do it from up above. Yeah, it's probably super dirty from up here. There we go. I know your game, Power Wash Simulator. So like everything behind. Yeah, I know. I know what you're trying to do. Also, she made a teleporter that works and can make time gates. I'm eventually going to make YouTube videos. I'm not sure. I have not knuckled down exactly on the format yet. But when I was first thinking about it, I was going to talk about Chrono Trigger and the fact that I don't understand how any of that's the Millennial Fair makes no damn sense. In terms of, like, Luca makes no damn sense. Okay. Hear me out. It's a little short and a little punchy. I think Gonzalez's song can easily be our first B tier. Like, is it a great song? Sure. How long is this? Okay, it's almost done. It's a little short. That's the song that plays when you're fighting a giant robot. And you're beating him up so you can win points. This is the Oh God, Something Is Wrong. This is called A Strange Happening. And this is what happens when your girlfriend that you just met at the fair is suddenly being teleported to the past. Oh, yeah. It doesn't play while you're fighting him. You are correct. It plays while you're talking to him. You are correct. What else is still dirty? I don't really like this SpongeBob map because it does not let you use your really good power washer. It feels like you are stymied. It feels like it is hard to actually clean anything properly. This is not an S tier. I'm going to put this top of B tier. Top of B tier above Gonzalez's song. Honestly? No, it could stay B. It could stay B. I don't think it's a C tier yet. There is one that is going to be F tier so hard. I'm going to F tier slam it like Shaquille O'Neal slamming a basketball into a basketball depository hoop. It's going to be so F. You're going to be amazed. I need to get rid of you, but get down. There we go. Just be over here then. Is this wild scene? Does that say? Okay, it's typoed. This is the wind scene. This is the theme that plays when you go back in time. The wild scene. I really like the 600 AD music. Like, a lot. For me personally, I'm going to put it above the main theme. And I'm also going to put Peaceful Days above the main theme as well. See, you would run into problems, Feelanoid, trying to rank them. Like specifically rank them. Like, where in S tier would you put all of these S tiers? Some people don't rank within the tiers. Apparently a lot of people don't. I think it's, if you're going to rank, you might as well properly rank. But that's just my opinion. I think if we're going to go to the effort of seeing where things belong on a tier list, we should see where they stack up against themselves. That's just that, but again, that's just me. How am I still at 91%? What is still left? Is there like a whole nother room I haven't found yet? Like, yeah, there's a lot left, but 9% left? Jesus. That's the unfortunate thing. And I say this every time when we play Power Wash Simulator. It's that last 10% is almost as bad as the first 90%. The first 90%, you've found everything that's easy to find. Maybe I should switch to the red. All of this is so caked in. This is a really good track. I think right where it is, right about underneath the Millennial Fair, right near the top of S is good. What about the Cathedral? Cathedral's coming up, Feelanoid. You can't possibly think the Cathedral is an S tier. Well, I mean, maybe you can. I can't. I'm trying to be relatively objective. Also, I just noticed the top of the monitor is probably completely caked in filth, and that's probably where the majority of the 8% is. What's next? I think it's going to be the castle theme, Guardia Castle. Which is a little rough. It's a bit... I'm sorry. I was talking. Is that... That's what plays when you go to the inn. I guess I didn't expect that to be on the soundtrack. It's nice. I guess. I'm going to put it in A tier. This is The Secret of the Forest. This plays when you're in the woods. You think you may rank video game songs differently? For you, the main scoring point is whether or not it sets out what it does, what it sets out to do. Whether you like it gets factored in after. That's fair. I fully I fully admit that I am being subjective in what it personally evokes feelings in me. I like Good Night. You know what would be nice? That would be a fun compilation. Doing a tier list of all of the going to the inn, going to bed sounds in video games. It would take forever to actually compile that list, but it would be fun because like all the different Final Fantasies have different tent goodnight sounds. Chrono Trigger does, Secret of Mana does. Pretty much any RPG has a sound that plays when you go to the inn and go night-night. It's usually about 10 seconds long, and it's like bloop, 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 bloop. Something like that. Some sort of remix of what I just did is what the going to the inn sound is. How do I feel about The Secret of the Forest? I think this is nice. Yeah, I feel good right in the middle of A. This has that evocative, I'm again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I might be all alone, but I've got a mission. There's mystery all about. Is this that same seagull from It's cut off. There he is. It's not gonna work, idiot. Is this looping? Oh, I thought it was continuing. Did I rank it? I did. I ranked it in middle of A. Pelicans. I need to add pelicans to Bird Night. Pelicans. Bird Night is on Friday. I've got so many birds. We've got so many birds. You have no idea how many birds are on my list. More birds than you can shake a stick at. Just a little aggressive. Well, yeah, that's pelicans for you. They've been known to be aggressive birds. Pelicans are the frogs of the bird world. They're more of the ask questions after I digest you kind of birds. There we go. This is where the majority of the remaining percentage is. What is happening in this Pokemon channel? Oh, it's the Pokemon Center. Gotcha. I feel like the loop is a little long on this track. 4 minutes? Jesus, we got it. Thank you. All right, Battle Theme 1. Here. I'm adding battle sounds. It's good. Honestly, I get so tired of it. I get so sick of the battle music in Chrono Trigger. I don't know if it's just too rambunctious. There's just too much happening. It's not my favorite battle music. I don't hate it. I'm thinking C? Do I feel C for battle music? I'm thinking maybe. I just get so tired of this battle music about halfway through the game. It gets so frustrating. It's not gonna work, bird. I honestly will end up ranking a lot of battle musics relatively hard, because battle music is something that gets played throughout the entirety of the game, from the first 10 minutes to the last 10 minutes. It gets so tiring. I'm gonna appreciate it now because this is Chrono Trigger OST tier list night, but typically you just want to go back to the more peaceful, happy music. It's like, yeah, you're fun. I feel anxiety because I'm being attacked by a goblin. There's a goblin after me, and it sucks. And this music is what this music conveys to me. There's a goblin in front of you. What are you going to do about it? That's what that music says to me. And in a soundtrack full of fantastic music, I don't know. I'm only in bed with a goblin. This is Guardia Castle theme. This one's really good. This one says, "You are in my castle. You're welcome." Yeah, this is an easy S. Just wear in S. Bottom of S. I don't like it better than the other tracks, but yeah, that's an easy S. You feel like you are in the presence of royalty. Which, you know, your opinions on royalty, that might be a good or a bad thing, but in terms of the video game, you are here to be polite to the royal family and to petition help from the king or whatever. If you're from Ohio or whatever, I've got just the spot for you. New York's hottest club is Gush. I hate this map. Have I mentioned that I hate this map? I hated this map the last time we did this, and it feels like we've made no progress in 27 minutes. We have been doing nothing but power washing, and we've gotten 4% done. And it's so frustrating. Can I get up here like really close? There we go. If I do have a complaint about Guardia Castle, it gets a little old. When you spend a lot of time going through Guardia Castle, so after about the third repeat, you're kind of like, all right, can we put away the trumpets, please? The king has gone to banquet. He's done. Can we stop with the pomp and circumstance, please? It's perfectly set for the stage for you to understand that if we don't like what you do, your head's coming off, because that's what they try to do. And there's a chancellor just waiting behind those pillars, just waiting for, trying to overthrow the kingdom, because there always is in these kind of video games. Not even video games, these kind of medias. I would like to just thank you. Kind of feels so annoying when you're doing something for so long and it's not, it's not getting any results. Like, damn it! Please just be clean. I did rank that. What's next track? I don't like the cathedral theme. I don't hate it, but I don't really love it. I'm going to put it at the bottom of C. Does it do what it set out to do? Absolutely. It does and it does a damn good job of it. I just don't really like it. Da, 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 da. It's growing on me. It's just too repetitive. Like, you can tell when they're super repetitive when they only repeat like 3 or 4 times. Like, there's only a minute's worth of it. I feel okay with bottom of C. I was starting to reconsider it, and I'm like, you know what? No, I'm going to stick with my gut there, and I think I'm right on the money on that one. It's not bad. It's just like, just calm down a little bit. All right, weirdos in your cult. Is this Silent Light? It is. This is really good. I like Silent Light. Silent Light feels like you have just entered you've entered a maze. Like, there is something waiting for you. There's something hidden that you need to take care of. You're inside enemy territory, and you need to figure out what's going on. That's what this track says. It does play in a lot of places, though, but I can't really consider that a fault. That happens with a lot of tracks. They only have so many tracks, and there's a lot of games, so they have to reuse in a lot of places. Like this, where does this feel like the most played part of this particular song? Like, where in the game do you feel like this plays the most? Like, this is the most representative of that part of the game. I'm trying to think. You know where it comes to? Death's Peak. This feels like Death's Peak, 100%. And then you start the battle music. Where is Still Dirty on this? Ceiling mounts. What's still dirty? Is it that? Like, just the little bits up there? I don't understand what it needs still. Are you dirty? There we go. There's a whole bit that's dirty. Okay, the boss theme. The boss battle is really good. The crap that I give to the battle theme, I don't necessarily give to the boss battle, because the boss battle, I'm not feeling the boss battle every 5 seconds. The boss battle theme is really good. I don't know about S tier good, but it's really good. I'm going to put it top of A tier. I don't feel like boss battle is, for me personally, S tier, but it does convey the, oh my god, we're in danger. There's something crazy's out there. There's a huge monster that's pretending to be a chancellor. What are you going to do about it? He's coming at you. Think. Chrono, do something. That's what this song conveys. Here, I can help too. It's so loud. Chair even is taking a ton of time. It's like everything in this area is caked in filth. Computer stand? Is that this? Like, what we're standing on? I don't see anything still dirty there. Computer console still has some dirt on it. Like that. Okay. This is Frog's theme. That's really good. I do have a complaint about how long the intro is before you get into the actual meat of how cool his song is. Like, in the game, it just goes straight into his actual melody. But in the OST, it has this really, really long lead up right before the melody. And that almost knocks it down a whole letter grade. Where am I putting Frog's theme? Like, this is objectively an S tier song. Frog's theme, you're going to the bottom of S. Not because you're bad, but because this intro, what you're listening to right now, that shouldn't be here. It should just go straight into da 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 da, like the da 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 da. It doesn't need to do that whole intro. That's just my opinion. Okay. Fanfare 1 is straight up S tier. This is Luca's theme. I'm going to put it Guardia Millennial Fair. You can stay there for now. I'm going to put Fanfare 1 right in the middle of S. This is, holy shit, we did really good. It is a little repetitive, but I don't even care. It doesn't usually play for too long. It's kind of like, hey, we just got a robot from the future. Look what we did. We're going to beat up Lavos. We're really good at doing stuff. That's what this song says. And I think right in the middle of S works. Here's some dirt right here. I want to clean this computer stand. Like the one that I'm actually standing on. Is there like anything underneath? Oh, this whole thing. Oh, okay. This whole thing is the stand. So there's got to be some big dirt somewhere. Is this trial next? Man, the trial is a good song. It's like, I don't even really have any notes. What a good song this is. This is the song of you're in trouble and you need to think. You need to Phoenix Wright your way out of this. Sure hope you brought back a child her cat. One of these days, maybe I will load up Chrono Trigger and we'll play just to get to the trial because I want to see I want to see that little girl get mad at me for not helping with the cat because I didn't even realize that was a real thing. Like if you talk to the kid and she doesn't, and you don't bring back their cat, like she actually testifies against you. She is a potential character witness in your murder trial because you didn't bring back her cat. Which I think is one of the funniest things in the world. Maybe I need to schedule that for some point. Maybe on like a half day. Because it can't possibly take that long to get to the trial. Like an hour. 40 minutes. It's just going through the cathedral. Chemistry lab table. We're getting there, but my god, this is a hell of a map. Trial's really good. Did I grade it? I'm gonna put the trial right underneath Guardia Castle. Actually, yeah, no, I stand by it. Guardia right there at the bottom of S. Really good song. If it does end up being like 30 of them are an S, I might do some... I end up doing some balancing throughout the night, but this might end up being a top-heavy. Because these honestly feel like S-tier songs, the lot of them. There are going to be a few stinkers. We're getting closer to a singing mountain, which I have very strong opinions on. But more on that later. Is there more dirt? Here's some more dirt. Like, this music should make you feel concerned for your own, like, freedom. Like, there is somebody out to get you. Have all of your wits about you, and hopefully you know a princess. Because otherwise, you're going away for a long, long time. I think the next one is just this track reprised, isn't it? This is the track that plays regardless of whether you're guilty or innocent. Oh, I guess it is different. Not really, though. It's basically the last song with a bit more doodad. There's a bit more pizzazz in it. You like it better than the poop song on Clanker? On Conquer? The poop song on Conquer is art. But I would agree with you. This is just a better version of the trial. Just a better version of the trial. Actually, honestly, you know what I was thinking of? Shut up for a second. You know what I was thinking of? Hold on. I'll show you exactly what I was thinking of. I was thinking of this guy. I was thinking of this guy from Banjo-Kazooie. Kitty. A shot of Crisis. I'm gonna give A Shot of Crisis sort of the same problem that I had with some of the ones in Final Fantasy VI, that I feel like it plays in some of the most frustrating parts of the game. That said, the most frustrating part of Chrono Trigger is not nearly as frustrating as the most frustrating part of Final Fantasy VI. Does that make sense? Do you get where I'm going with that? I feel like this is a good top of B tier. Like, the most annoying parts of Final Fantasy VI are still going to be less annoying than Chrono Trigger. And I don't really have an explanation for that stance. By the way, I am saying officially, fuck Zelda 2. I'm not going to finish it. I have no interest in... I should have just followed my gut on that one, but in my head I was like, well, I want to do all the Zelda games. I want to do 100% all of the Zelda games. Yeah, not that one. I'm not gonna 100% that one. Where's my ladder? I need a ladder. There you are. Remember having to consciously slow down to explore because it makes you want to run. This music feels like the Robot Factory, but it's not. This music plays first as you're escaping Guardia Castle. It plays all over the game, to be fair. Like, this track is in every single area, I think. Excuse me. Yeah, it feels like the factory. Okay. This is Ruined World. And it's getting a huge point deduction for whatever this intro is. This did not need to be on the OST. This is the sound that plays when Luca goes back in time. This is the same song. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I'm confused. Where's the sound that plays when you're out in 2400? Like when you're out in the world. Not you. Not you. Not you. Where's the one that plays where you're just out walking? I'll come back to ranking that one. I'm confused. Well, that's annoying. All right. Let's get rid of the fish. Ruined World. You know what? I think it's messed up. I think it's wrong. I feel like Ruined World is a different track. About to do a remix. This is a good soundtrack. Ruined World. Here it is. Okay, it just didn't have the whole track. It's supposed to be connected to the end of that. This is the walking around music in 2400. And it's supposed to be connected to Ruined World. At least I thought it was. Because that's the name of the track. We'll change around the rankings if we need to, but I really like this track. It's going to get a huge point deduction for that terrible minute-long intro, though. Like, it's so bad. I'm putting it in top of B. Like, I would normally think, like, this part, this song isn't an S tier song anyways. This song is oh shit, we failed. Everything's dead. We're all dead. The human race is dead. That's what this song says. There's no hope. And the same thing will happen to you, Ebenezer Scrooge. What is a toroid? Yeah, I think this is a good top of B tier. It works out just fine for this one. That's the thick and thin of that song. It just repeats from there. As for Dome 16 Ruin, it's a good. What was Silent Light? What was Silent Light? Yeah, I think I like it a little better than Silent Light. Where was I? People Who Threw Away Their Will to Live. Now this is a good track. Speaking of There's No Hope, This is... We've carved out a life, I guess. But... we're kind of just waiting to die. That's what this one says. Did I switch the orb? I don't know what that does. Anything on this wall need done? Oxygen tank. Thank you. Anything else on this wall? Anything else on this wall should be pretty close to done, I think. I saw something on there. Costume. Let's get everything on here. Which one is that? Is this not the thing? Is this not... Are all these clean? Okay, I might be looking at the wrong area. I am looking at the wrong area. Captain Magma is over here. How do we feel about this song? I think it's fine. It's nice. It's dismal. It makes you feel bad. Oh wow, these are all really dirty. This feels like the mystery is long over, but let's poke around anyways and see what we can find out. That is what this track says. Also, it's nice to go from higher vantage points. You can just see, oh crap, I missed quite a bit from above. Oops. Very helpful. %. I really thought this would not take as long to finish up this track because it honestly feels like we spent the entirety of the last soundtrack ranking on this map. You swear the time warp map and the ruined world map are originally separate, both on there? Sadly, you can't find the place. Because that's what I was about to say that, because I actually like that walking around song, but the intro's so bad. Lavos theme! It's Lavos! It's Lavos! And his date, Jim Carrey! This is a really good track. This is a... Oh, you thought you had a chance? I wish it had a little more to it. Right there is fine. It feels like it wants to do more, and it does a lot, but it feels like it's missing something. In my most humble of opinions, a great track. It's really heavy on the huge drum. Oh, this part's nice. The part where Lavos plays your death music, that's really good. I'm actually bumping it up a few spots just because I forgot about this part of the song. Where it breaks it down, where it's like, you thought you had a chance. You thought you could kill Lavos. You fool. Captain Magma, any dirty over here? That's so good. I cannot find this last little dirt bit. There it is. Alright, let's grab the anchor wall ornament, which is over there, I think it was. There it is. Okay, you're a little loud, Lavos. I will be happier than I've ever been to never have to come onto this map again. Some maps in this game are like that, are just miserable slogs. I might need to get it from below. Yeah. Oh, it's so dirty. So dirty behind. No, maybe not. This is an awkwardly shaped anchor. It's got a lot of gross spots. Are you almost done, Lavos? Okay, I don't need another 2 minutes. Thank you. Speaking of the death music, the day the world revived, this is the music that plays after you die, and a few other isolated spots in the game. I think right in the middle of B. Turn it back up. This is the song that plays when you thought you could kill Lavos, and Lavos stomps on you in one mighty blow. It's a little monotonous. Just a tiny bit. It's Johnny! Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Oh, he's so cool. This guy rules. This is like easy S tier. Just wear an S tier. Maybe just right there. Maybe just bottom of S tier. It's good. I think right there is fine. Do. Like this, Johnny is in a spot in the game where you need a little bit of, not necessarily comic relief, but just a little bit of levity in a dark world. Like, you've just discovered that all of humanity is about to be, has been harvested for a giant space bug. It's producing more little spores to go out into the rest of the universe and start that process all over again. That's horrifying. But look at this guy. This is Johnny, babe. You want to do a street race? That's what this guy says. Johnny's great. Da, 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 da. Is this? Yeah, okay. Oh god, where is my ladder? There's a whole bunch of filth on top of that I apparently didn't notice. Ladder? Ladder? Oh, it's over by the anchor. I believe the next one's going to be the race song. Now, the race song, this is a song that gets your that gets your energy going, that gets your heart pumping. Da, 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 da. God, Bike Chase is good. Oh. Bike Chase. You're going to go right below main theme. Right above Guardia Castle. Bike Chase is such a good track. Like, it's got everything you need. It's got, you know, passion and energy. And like I said, that little bit of levity from, oh, the world's about to be, you know, fed to a space insect, more or less. Every time I've played Chrono Trigger recently, I feel like I've gotten consistently worse at Johnny's Race. I feel like I was a lot better at doing Johnny's Race when I was a kid. I don't know what that says about me, but that's just that's all I know. Those are all the things I know. Where's that ladder? Come here, you. The rubber banding, most likely. It felt like it was a lot easier as a kid. Robo's theme's an easy S. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay jacking Robo's theme straight to the top. Yeah, I'm cool with that. This is such a good song, and it sounds like and it sounds like Never Gonna Give You Up. So it's instant hilarity there. Never gonna give you up. We've been each other for so long. My heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. I don't know the words. You'd think I would know the words, but I never bothered to learn the words. It's better. The better you do at racing, the more you switch places. The only real secret to winning is to save a boost for the last second and not ram into his tailpipe when you do so. True. The problem is, what if you want to get the log? What if you want to get the race log? Okay. Remains of Factory is really good. Why does it fade in? No other track on this soundtrack fades in. And this is a criticism of the soundtrack, not the actual game music. You know what I mean? It's like, if I want to listen to this song on the soundtrack, I'm going to have to listen to that really, really, really long fade in. What were they thinking? They're madmen. Where am I putting this? I would put Remains of Factory right up at top of B. I think top of B is a good spot for it. Have the DLC for this. I have not yet ever done multiplayer in this, and I try not to do multiplayer typically. And I'm almost. It's taken like what, 2 years, but we're getting close to the end of the this saga of Power Wash. You have many cars in a Power Wash. Also, I'm doing a Chrono Trigger soundtrack tier list. Did I rank this? What song is this? Remains of Factory. I did. I put it at the top of B. Yeah, honestly, the Power Wash is more just a vessel for me to have something to do while the music is playing, because we're doing a tier list. That's what Power Wash has become. That's not... That makes it sound really bad. It makes it sound... You know, you can make anything sound bad. You could put any series of words together and make things sound bad. I will not stand for it. How am I not at 99%? How you doing, Joe? What are your opinions on Chrono Trigger? Have you played Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo? It is a wonderful game. I have a short that explains exactly my opinions, and I know you know my opinions. You played it and liked it, but you got lost, never finished it. That's fair. It's something I realized the older I get, and the more I've watched people on Twitch play Chrono Trigger, and the places. Okay. The place. I'll come back to that thought in a second. I don't like this song. This song is never played in the game, and I think it was cut for a reason. I don't think it's very good. Like, it's not a bad song. I just don't think it fits with the rest of the actual game. What was I talking about? Oh, people get stuck in Chrono Trigger in, like, the weirdest spots. Like, I would never even consider the places some people get stuck in. But that's because I played it when I was, like, you know, when did it come out? 95? I played it when I was, like, 11. I was but a wee lad. Yeah, I don't like this song. Like, I just straight up don't like this song. You were stuck running in a circle around a fence. Were you trying to do Specchio? Did a guy ask you to go around a room 3 times? To be fair, that part can be frustrating. Frozen tartar. Is it just this whole thing? Okay, something on this giant big thing is still dirty. Where? There it is. Alright, what am I missing still? I don't like this track. And I don't want to listen to it for another minute. Alright. The Brink of Time. You talk about a more mysterious, like, you've just approached somewhere weird. There's no explaining where you are. You aren't supposed to be here, but you are. And now that you're here, what are you going to do about it? That's what this track says. Also, we're at 99%. I loathe this map. I feel like we've been here for 5 hours. Power washes electrons. It probably would help if I was actually a little more consistent with my power washing instead of just going willy-nilly everywhere. Sort of like Harley Quinn with a power wash. It's not just mysterious. It definitely gets the feeling of slowed time like it should be. Yeah, it's like something is different and wrong in the place that you're at. That's what this track is saying. Where's my ladder? Ladder is over there. That's right. I put it over behind this guy. I am incredibly inefficient at power wash, in case that's not clear. Was there underneath? There we go. I think I have all the power wash except for the Wensleydale, the Wallace and Gromit, which I don't really have a huge, you know, I'm not a huge fanboy for the Wallace and Gromit series, so I don't know. Not in any huge hurry to get that one. What am I looking for? The Hall of Justice something. Hall of Justice Machine, small... There it is. That's not a song. That wasn't a song. Okay. Fanfare, you're not a song. You're going to the top of F, but you're not a song. Brink of Time. I like Brink of Time a lot. The End of Time theme. I'd put it right underneath Memories of Green. Yeah, I think like right there in the middle of A is fine. So this is the music that was playing in that room you got stuck in, Joe. This is Specchio. His job was to give you magic, but he's like... I don't even remember what his justification was. Why did he want you to go in a circle 3 times? I don't remember why. I just know that what you're supposed to do is talk to him, and he says something like, well, do I look strong to you, or do I look weak? And no matter what you say, he's like, I see. Let me put it another way. If you're strong, then I look strong. And it's just a corollary for the stronger you are, the stronger he is. Thanks for the big, long conversation. Specchio. You couldn't do it. Yeah, that's a roadblock if you don't finish it, because once you do it 3 times, he gives you magic, and then you go out and talk to the guy, and the game progresses. What was he trying to... I usually do it like 3 or 4 times. That's what I was trying to think of. I am so paranoid about Specchio and the stupid 3 times around the room. I usually just do a bunch of loops around the room until I... basically, until it's like 5 or 6, and I'm like, there's no way it could possibly have not finished. What am I... There it is. The pulley belt. Which is this. There we go. This is a lovely track. I like Specchio. I think Specchio can be right above Lavos' theme. It's pleasant and peaceful. And again, the whole game, there's a lot of darkness going on. Like, right after the end of time is when you end up... Or you just arrived at the end of time. A place where time has no meaning. And now, you're in a room with a little goober who asks you to walk around in a circle a bunch of times. Just do it slowly. Yeah, you basically have to do, like... Do, and just basically hug the wall all the way around, giving advice from a game from 1995. Pulley belts. Let's check on top, I think. Alright, next. Computer stand ladder. Did I rank that? I did. Underground sewer. Oh, I know this one. Oh, I don't think I like this one, do I? There's a Chrono Trigger remix album with a lot of rap songs done to Chrono Trigger songs, so I can't hear some of these tracks without thinking of that remix. And this one was I'm a Hustler. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. Because the corners are like diagonally blocked off by hitbox. Shut up for a second. And it's effectively an octagon rather than a square. This track... Kinda, yeah, like not a creature was stirring. That's kind of what this is, because a part of the song, part of Chrono Trigger, you're supposed to like walk through the sewer and not get anybody to notice you. So kind of, I'm superstitious. Don't go under the ladder. There's something else on this wall of superhero shit that I hadn't cleaned. Wall of superhero shit. Radar boot. Thank you. Wall of superhero shit. Anything? No? Alright. computer display case, the Quickster. Let's get that. I don't know. I wish it would tell me a little better of where things are, but I guess that's what the... Oh, it's right here. What exactly... Oh, it's the whole thing. It's the whole thing. Never mind. False alarm. False alarm. Sorry, I got a little distracted there halfway through my ranting about the stupid game mechanics. There we go. All right, next. I like Underground Sewer. I don't love it. I feel like Underground Sewer is a good, like, right near the top of B. Maybe even top of B. I'll put it top of B. This is Boss Theme 2. And I'm going to be real. I don't like it nearly as much as Boss Theme 1. It's very grand. It's very... Oh my god, there's a huge boss. You're in trouble now. And this might just be completely subjective on my part, but it plays during some of the worst boss battles in the game. This one plays during the Tyranno fight, the Rust Tyranno fight, and Maza and Mune, a couple places. It's very epic sounding. And this is probably completely subjective, but I hate the boss fights of like Masa and Mune. You know where else it plays? The Son of Suns? Some of the worst boss fights in the game. Easy. A lot of combat magic sounds. Here, I'll add some sounds. With a giant skeleton fight on the bridge. I don't think that plays on the bridge, does it? You mean the one that Ozzy summons? I think that's a normal boss battle or theme. It's fine. I don't like it nearly as much. I would put it honestly right around the same way I feel about boss or regular battle music, like right there in C. To be 100%. The other boss music is much better. I feel the same way about this song that I do about the Atma music in Final Fantasy VI, if that's any indication. It feels like they just wanted to have another boss music. Like they had to have a different boss music to make this boss feel a little more special. And I don't buy into it. I don't dig it. That's just me though. Primitive Mountain. This song plays in 65 million AD. Specifically in the mountain you enter, and a few other places, like the Dactyl Nest. The Dactyl. The Doid dropped the basketball. This one's fine. I don't really have much to say about Primitive Mountain. This is like straight up an easy B tier. There are better songs in 65 million. Yeah, I'd put it bottom of B to be straight. I like some of the actual music in 65 million BC. This one is just fine. It also plays during the Dactyl Nest, which, not a fan of the Dactyl Nest. Ayla, hell yeah. What? You've got to walk all the way through it to get back to the portal. And you've got to walk all the way to the top of the Dactyl Nest to find the Dactyl. And I know I'm being critical, but you have to. I have to be critical with my lists because otherwise everything would be in S tier. And in that case, why am I even ranking them? They have to be ranked on something. That's just my thoughts. Dun, 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 dun. This feels like there should be a monkey screaming at you because you weren't able to skip past his trigger for the battle. Does this play inside of the Tyranno hideout in the first part of 65 million? I don't remember. It does play in the forest maze. Just a lot of kind of mediocre places in the game that it plays in 65 million. There's a lot of really good 65 million. You have an additional short tier list for you? Rank the gate locations? Do I have to make one? I would happily rank them. Is there like an actual tier list for that? I know there's like a Chrono Trigger character. Chrono Trigger bosses. Chrono Trigger endings. Chrono Trigger party members. What is the Chrono Trigger bosses? Oh, Lord. Okay, don't include the stupid black new from the Chrono Trigger remix. Ayla's theme? As much as... Okay, and it also... I don't like this list. It includes everything from the DS version. Boo. Who cares? Gross. Ayla's theme is alright. Basically, the two really good songs from 65 million are going to be Rhythm of Wind, Sky and Earth, Burn Bubonga, and Tyranno Castle. You want chicken nuggets? I don't have any for you. I have this. This is a roller coaster. Do you want whatever's next? Maybe you can have whatever's on the next Roar TV channel. I can't promise you, but I'll do my best, okay? Next TV channel, maybe you can have this. Let's see, what is it? Oh, a Disney cruise. Well, that backfired spectacularly. Let's just get out of here. All right, put it on the list. We're doing a Disney cruise. Maybe someday when Disney cruises go down to like, when the Angels win the pennant. When they're slightly cheaper. This is a really good song. This song feels like you are back in time. You are out in nature. Things are wild out there, man. I like this song enough to put it in S. I don't know if it's like objectively deserving enough to be an S, but I love this song. I'm going to put it like right above main theme. I really like Rhythm of Wind and Sky and Earth. Just so you are in somewhere untamed. Nature and society know not the land in which you inhabit. That sort of thing. Jesus Christ, these chairs are not getting clean. Is it underneath? That's what the problem is. This music says to me, you are grinding pedals to get a ruby shield, aren't you? That's what this music says. Almost. We're getting there. Let's finally get this computer stand base, which is right here. Perfect. Next. Let's do the pillar sides finally. These have been the bane of my existence ever since we got onto this map. Thank you. I also see a ceiling mount also needs done. Might as well grab that while we're here. This one's really good too. This is Burn Babonga, if I'm not mistaken. This song is primitive celebration. Like, we are here and we are here to party. Perfect. All right, next. Yeah, this song is just... If you don't jam out to this song is quite the bop. I need this room over here. Here we go. Pillar side. Let's grab this. I think this only really plays in 2 spots in the game, right? During the celebration back in the past and the pretend celebration during the Millennial Fair. I don't think it plays anywhere else. What am I missing? Does this whole side here? Somewhere down on the base? No? Like every time I feel like I've found every dirty place, and then I look around a corner and suddenly there's a giant black smudge that I've somehow missed. It does. It has that wild nature, like the you know, a mysteriousness that you don't understand. I really like this. I don't think I like it S tier. I'm gonna put it right above Lavos' theme. Like, I don't think I like it more than I like Specchio's delightful theme, but I do like it. Oh, ho 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 ho. Is this the whole? Okay, never mind. This isn't the song I was thinking it was. This is Magus's castle theme, which is not actually a song, so it's going down into F. Okay, this is the song I was thinking of. This is Confusing Melody. Confusing Melody is nothing. Confusing Melody is the epitome of a D tier song. I get it. You're in Magus's castle. It's supposed to be, you know, super dark. It's supposed to be, you know, super confusing. That's a D tier song. It's a D for that's a D tier. That's what D is. This is an S. It's one note. I'm not judging, but this is straight up a D tier for me. So much so. Hold on, it's only got a few more seconds left. That's Shantae, Joe. If you're talking about who I think you're talking about, down there in the left. Wall alarm pipes. Where are those at? Oh, there they are. That song is such a nothing song. Okay, this is the battle with Magus. What is flashing down there? Oh, it's the Matrix. Never mind. I can stay. No, okay, no. The flashing has to go. Sorry. Shantae loves to dance. The high note is just to disguise the actual song behind it, but it perfectly simulates the weird ringing you get. It's a good song, but in terms of compared to the other songs in the soundtrack, I think D is perfectly fine. But it's not F. It does fulfill the purpose that it needs to. Now Magus's song, Magus's theme, his battle theme, this is the sort of thing you put into your forum profile. So when it auto-played, when people clicked on your posts, they would hear this song. This is the kind of song Magus's theme is. What do I still have left? I don't think I can reach it from here. Can I not? Where's my ladder? I wish I had like more than one ladder. This whole area is starting to confuse me directionally. Where did I put the ladder? Did I put it over there? Did I put it over there? Last time I saw it... like, I didn't put him over here. No way! How is he here? I know that I used it since I did that. Never mind. It's the yes, this is the Merlair. And I don't like this map. This is not the first tier list I've done on this map because, like I said, it's the game is mostly a vessel for me to talk. That said, we did this map a lot last time too. Hey, it's time for Singing Mountain. I never ranked Battle with Magus. That's an S tier. Right there near the top of S. This is Singing Mountain with, again, a completely unnecessary intro. Hello? Hello? Okay, the minute-long intro is going to lose it even more points than it already was. Thank you. So, Singing Mountain was a song that... Singing Mountain was a song that was on the soundtrack but got cut from the game. So everybody was super freaking out when they realized that this was a song from a hidden... Yeah, it was cut from the game. Singing Mountain, everybody praises this song a lot as like the hidden track that never made it onto the game. And frankly... I think there's a reason they cut it. It's nice. A lot of nice remixes came from it. But it's straight up a C tier. I have nothing really fantastically positive to say. Based on where it is, it's presumed that this was supposed to be a 65 million BC cave. Based on like some of the, you know, interior stuff some of the interior notes they found, and based on where it is, like right after Magus. It's pretty good. A tier because it's not nostalgia based. It's nice. It's nice, but it doesn't do anything for me. I don't really feel anything for it because it's not in the game proper, and that's probably what's happening to the Combat 2 soundtrack as well, because it wasn't actually in the game. I don't really feel any huge love to it. We are so close to the end of this. Computer alarm light. Do we see a computer alarm light anywhere? Probably over here somewhere. Like actually at the computer. Computer alarm light. This track is Tyranno Castle. This is a good track. Why am I not getting any progress on this console? Is it on the side as well? It is. Oh, it's this whole thing. No wonder. Tyranno Castle is really good. You have just found the enemy stronghold. Here's the enemy alarm, or the computer alarm. You found the enemy stronghold, and it's way bigger than you thought it was. Like, there's only one thing, you know, you have to go and fight them, but you didn't realize just how big this task was. And they'll kill you. They'll kill you dead. A tier, it feels like it's blarting. You don't like the blarts? Blart. And it has that nice little breakdown of just the even with how scary everything is, there's still a little bit of wonder. You're in the past, man. You're in 65 million BC. There's dinosaurs. I didn't notice the blarts till you said anything. I don't mind the blarts, but I don't know. I like it. Maybe not S tier, but I like it. Where is it? Tyranno Castle. I would personally put it top of A. I don't think it belongs in S. Actually, right above. Yeah. That works. I don't understand what I'm missing from this console. It does wrap around to the back, so I might end up needing that ladder again. I'll come back to the console. Chemistry, suspended flask. Play this thing over here. Where? Suspended. Oh. There we go. Prison chamber. Consoles. Oop, oop, oop. Or did it say cable? Cable, not consoles. I think my brain was just guessing at a C word. Aw, sad music. This is the music that plays when you beat up a alien lizard. Not alien. When you beat up a lizard person, and he realizes that his race has lost the war. Hey, last three, finally. Computer console. Prison chamber cables, which I think we got another cable over here. Did I not finish the cable? I did not. We're finally almost done with the Bikini Bottom map. Pillar floor mounts. Let's do that first. This music is sad, but not in a your whole party just wiped kind of way. This party's like, or this song is like, hey, a giant alien's gonna come destroy the world. Sad face. That sort of thing. Also, I just noticed McGee's eyes down there in the corner. I kind of thought they were boobs, and I got scared. It's somewhere on this whole thing. Like, where is the dirt on this entire console? A lot of Roar TV is automated now, so I'm like, I'm pretty sure that nothing I've added has boobs in them, but we will never know until they just show up one day. Let's do this right here. I think this is the last one. Oh, thank God. Not my favorite map. Here, let's watch the, we can see it in full screen. This is not how I cleaned it. So it's going to show us a dramatized version of how we cleaned. It's not even close to how we actually cleaned everything. Don't lie to me, video game. I hate being lied to. This... bottom of the night. Hold on. Stop. Sorry, I got distracted. What am I ranking bottom of the night? Top of B. Top of B. And next one is Corridors of Time. Sorry I keep alt-tabbing. Corridors of Time is very good. A lot of the songs in the time of Magic, I think, are very overrated. But Corridors of Time is very good. I would put it... top of A, honestly. I think right above Boss Battle. I think some of the other from the time of Magic are going to go up there. Is it 13 or 16,000? I think it's 16,000 AD. So the SpongeBob SquarePants DLC is finally finished. Is there anywhere I want to? Let's go back over here. Are there any smaller ones? We could clean the excavator. What in the world is that in Twitch viewer? This is going to look like nothing. It's going to look like nothing, but I can't read otherwise. I will read that later. That is a... oh, shit. Sorry, 1 second. One moment. I broke some things on the other screen. Everything's fine. Okay. Oh, get it. I think top of A is fine. I think it doesn't personally hit the S tier for me, but, you know, she's biting me more often. She loves pets. She's a good girl. They will probably be the last cats that Kitty and I own, at least for a while. We are not. Oh, I've got the good sprayer again. Nice. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, we probably will not end up getting cats after this, at least not for a long time. We have very much transitioned into dog owners. We love cats, but Cats are a lot of damn work. Zeal Palace. Hey, can somebody get the cat off of the keyboard, please? They are on the high C. E. E. I have no love for this song. Is this a D? Which one's Confusing Melody? Confusing Melody was... Oh god, how far back was it? Oh, Confusing Melody was the Magus's Castle. That's right. Am I putting this in the same tier as Magus's Castle? It's not that bad. Magus has such a good song for such a shitty castle theme. It's like, I get what it's trying to do, but I feel like you could, your song is so good, you could have been a little more atmospheric. A little more, hey, you've just entered my domain. You've just entered hell. As for Zeal Palace, it's just another palace. It commands respect, sure, but not in the same way the Guardia Palace theme does. It's kind of a, hey, the queen will kill you if you say anything negative about her. And it's kind of like, oh, okay. Not kind of like Guardia Castle where it's like, the king will take your head, boy. It's a different vibe, you know? It's like same end result, but a very different vibe. Also, I don't know if there's an achievement for Excavator to do anything first or last. Hi, Sprawl. Now this one is down to B. They tried to work in the Magus's Castle shit and then do their own thing, and it just doesn't gel. Yeah, this one I'm not crazy about. It's fine, but you end up spending quite a bit of time inside of Zeal's palace, so I don't know if I'm all about it. Like this is the music you listen to when you're trying to rub a news back to get the magic tab. Man, I need to fix this real quick. Let me fix something real quick because I screwed everything up. I screwed it all up right before stream. Aw, there we go. That's much better. Doop. Did I rank this? I did. Scala's theme is next. Yeah, this is just the queen is evil, but there's really not a lot of stakes. Like, the queen is evil, somebody should do something about that. Not really much else there. If I get my wife nugs, I have not gotten my... When would I have gotten my wife nugs? When would I have a VOD that shows that I've done nothing but ranked music for the last year. I don't have nug ability. I do have a child with a car if she wants to go out and get nugs. But no, I don't have any nugs from my wife. At least not right at this exact moment. Anyways, we haven't talked about Sala's theme yet. This is a great song. Yeah, this is an S tier. I don't think it's top of the list S tier like a lot of people seem to, but I would say it's... For me personally, I'd say it's like right above Fanfare 1. I'm gonna drop Robo Gang Johnny down to 1. Not those nugs. No, the different nugs. Oh no, we're well stocked. We're well stocked on the on those nugs. She's talking about chicken nugs. Yeah, we make regular trips. What are those nugs? Weed. Smoke the dank, bro. I don't have any fun buttons to push for weed. How about this one?
Look, I'm a Labrador.
There you go. That's the best you're getting. I don't have any fun weed buttons. Here, I could do this.
Smoke weed every day.
Westamin. I don't know. Was Pongo doing dog blackface? No. They were being Labradors. I'm pretty sure, yes. I mean, dogs don't have races. They rolled around in the soot to be Labradors so that Cruella wouldn't want to take them because all she wanted was Dalmatians. Oh, there's... Okay, that one, Donald is doing blackface. Let's just get rid of that fucking one. I need a drink. God damn it. Oh my god. I mean, it wasn't actually blackface, but there's a line of distinction that there's black polish on Donald's face. Let's just get rid of that channel. That was wild timing. You can't script that shit. I wish I could. What song is this? This is a Sealed Door. This is the mysterious music. This is the... You don't know... there's something high... There's something missing. You don't have that last key. But there's something going on behind that door. And you need to know what it is. That's what this song is saying. Thanks, Joe. Ooh, look at that. Oh, I love that sound. Beautiful sound of cold, hard cash. Nickels, nickels, nickels. Beautiful sound of clanking nickels. Now, this one's going to go way quicker than the SpongeBob one. Did I actually rank Sealed Door? Excuse me. Sealed Door is fine. I don't really have a lot to say about Sealed Door. I'm going to put it down right above Primitive Mountain, bottom of B. Like, other than what I said about it so far, I don't really have a lot positive to go on about this one. It's fine. Honestly, when I hear this song, I get kind of annoyed because it means that I've got to go do something annoying. Like, I've got to go talk to Balthazar's New. Or I don't have Scala's I don't have the pendant, so I've got to go on a long roundabout trip. That sort of thing. That's what I feel when I hear Sealed Door. We're getting close to the end. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 10 songs left. Yeah, the soundtrack for Chrono Trigger is something like 3 hours, and I have been skipping ahead in a few of these songs, but it will take just about the stream time. That's why I've not been pausing too much, because we need to keep going. Need to watch Baron Munchausen? Baron Munchausen was a weird one. I watched Baron Munchausen because... I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I watched that movie because Robin Williams was in it, and I was on a quest of watching a lot of Robin Williams and other assorted movies last year. I probably would not have watched Baron, but that said, it was cute. it definitely has its charms. And isn't, what's his name in it? Eric Idle? I think Eric Idle's in it. So I think I've talked myself into it. It's definitely worth a watch. The Legends of the Hidden Temple is filmed on a live studio audience at Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida. You know what was really funny? When you grow up in Florida, oops, wrong button. When you grow up in Florida and they and the people they're announcing to these kids like, hey, if you get through the temple in 90 seconds, you'll get a trip to Orlando, Florida, and you'll get to go to Universal Studios. It's like, yay. Like, why don't you, where's the trip to Peru? Where's the trip to some random country you'd never necessarily think about going to? It's like, yeah, I'd go to Peru, I guess. I mean, usually you have like cruises on this thing, but is it a cruise to Peru? No, just a flight? Oh. Alright. I guess we'll see Machu Picchu, or I don't know why they went to Peru so often in Nickelodeon Studios prizes. Maybe there's something in Peru I don't know about that's really exciting for Nickelodeon. Did I rank this? What song is this? This is Undersea Palace. I was busy on a tangent. Undersea Palace is really good. Undersea Palace is really good because the music doesn't stop when you fight enemies, so this track keeps going, which usually would be a problem, but this is such a mysterious, magical sort of song. I really like this one. Where in A am I putting this? I'd put it above Delightful Specchio, but below Boss Battle. I think that right about there is the right place for it. Child labor laws. That's a stick. Let's see something that said stick. Oh, is that what this is called? Like this big, long bit of the excavator? I didn't know they called it a stick. The more you know. Yeah, we got to that 90% on this map in like a tenth of the time that it took us to get 10% on the last map. Stick. Far Off Promise. I have mixed feelings. It's sad. It's the music box theme. Isn't this what plays when you're talking to Chrono's mom? When it's like, oh, where's Chrono? And you don't want to tell her that he fucking died. You know, huge mega spoilers. I'm gonna put you right at the top of C. I like you, but there's not really a lot to go on you. You're pretty repetitive. Bucket, 99%. What's left on the bucket? Anything over here? Also, I think they reuse this in one of the later songs. They reuse a lot of this particular theme. And I think they do it a lot better in, I want to say it's the epilogue theme. But I think it's a better version. Tied to where Chrono's back and Marley hugs him. Oh, that's true too. This is unofficially the Marl theme, isn't it? Actually, it's not even unofficial. This is the theme they use for... Okay. Thank you. This is the airship music, for lack of a better term. The song that plays when you have the wings of time to be able to move throughout all of the world. It's good. It's really good. This one feels like you are free. Like you have freedom to do anything. You might possibly have a chance. That's what this song says. You might possibly have a chance. I'm gonna put you right above right below Tyranno Castle. Like just right around Tyranno Castle spot. This track gets a little repetitive because you use it throughout the entire last act of the game, and you use it a lot. So it's like every time you want to move 10 feet down the road, you're going to hear a little bit of this theme. It gets a little old. Also, you almost never hear it to completion because you never spend. How long is this track? You're never going to spend 3 minutes and 20 seconds just flying around. You almost always find what you're looking for within 3 minutes and 20 seconds. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Bless my sweet Bippy, are we going to finish 2 maps tonight? I shouldn't say that out loud because it's the last 5%. Could be enormous amount of cleaning that I'm not getting to today. Okay, we've heard. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Epic's theme. Thank you. Is this the Black Omen? This is another enemy stronghold music. The Black Omen. A conduit of zeal and Lavos. Something that has been intertwined in time. Like everybody in every time knows about the Black Omen. It's that ingrained into every society, and you're trying to oppose it. And it laughs at your attempt. That's what this says to me. Negative effects because of the gameplay. I could agree with that. It's the Black Omen's really long. Where am I putting you? What's at the bottom of the night? Oh. Which one is the bottom of the night? Oh, it's sad music. Where am I putting you in relation to that? Where did I put you? Black Dream, here it is. Yeah, right here, right below this track. Black Dream, we will let you finish up. Black Omen has to be my least favorite way to finish Chrono Trigger, but honestly, it's just something you kind of have to do. Like, if you're going to 100% Chrono Trigger, which, you know, is nigh impossible, but if you're going to see all the endings, you got to go there anyways. It's just one of those chores you got to do. It's time for the Black Omen again. A lot of people seem to love the Black Omen, and I was talking about this earlier, but I am amazed at the amount of people who wipe in Chrono Trigger. And I'm like, oh. And I guess that happens anytime when it's like your first time playing a game. But it's just wild. It's like, why don't you just not die? I know that sounds rough, but it's so easy to just not die in Chrono Trigger. Like, I don't know. At least with Final Fantasy VI, there's plenty of chances for the game to just be like, nah, you weren't paying attention. Go fuck yourself. Go back to the save point, jerk ass. This is Determination. And this plays when you're going to ram your time machine into a giant space bug. Now this, interestingly enough, has the game sound effects in the song. Why they chose to do it this way, I'm not clear on. Maybe because it would just be Chrono's theme otherwise. Okay, that one's barely a song. Determination, you're just straight up a D. It's not hard to lose a member because they get focus tiered, but then you have two other characters' actions to get them up. Yeah, that's probably just, that's probably just me speaking from a, from a hill of knowledge, being like, it's super easy to avoid a boss's attacks if you know how to. So, maybe I'm not giving them enough credit. Here's where my problem comes in. After about the third or fourth time you die, just change your tactics. It's one thing if your aim is bad in a first-person shooter and you keep dying in the same spot over and over. It's another thing if it's just like, cast shell or something. Just, I don't know, use an ether? Have you tried magic? I don't know what to tell you. Like, God bless you for trying, but what you doing? What you doing? And I can understand getting stuck on like a puzzle or something. That's one thing. But when it comes to like the Golem twins, for example, probably one of the worst examples I could have used, but as long as we're here, if you keep dying to the Golem twins because you keep using lightning on them, don't use lightning on them. Next time, try something else. I don't know. Anyways, this is World Revolution. This is part 1 of Lavos' 2-part ending music theme, and I think it's fantastic. Bucket cylinder. Is this thing? This is when you get close to the heart of the beast, and the beast is smiling at you. The beast says, "Oh, you're going to fight me? That's cute. Let's do this." That's what this track says to me. And did I actually rank it? I did not. This is an S tier. I haven't ranked a proper S in a while. Did you miss Chrono Trigger song tier list? Not entirely. Where am I putting this one? I'm going to put it above... Hi, Sean. I'm going to put it, like, right above... Fanfare 1. Yeah, like, right there is good. We were just talking about... Remember that, like, those people I showed you a while ago when I was watching Chrono Trigger, just offhand? Like, there were some people who just... failed a lot. You know who people fail a lot to the imp. You know when you're going up into the castle of Woe, the temple of Woe, whatever it's called. the imp and his two little cows that are guarding the path. I've seen people fail to the imp way more times than you would think. And it's like, just don't do that. Just be... How do you fail to the imp? He's not that hard. I don't know. Just seems weird. Oh, there's going to be a big loud scream. Watch out. It wasn't as loud as I thought. So this is Lavos's final battle music. Also, I hope you have multi-ear headphones, because if not, it's going to be left ear gang for you or right ear gang, because it uses both tracks. So hard to get past 99%. Agreed, but this one's going to be way easier than the last one, thankfully. I think we're going to have just enough time with these songs and the last couple percentages. You just got back to Chrono Trigger and died on Lavos? Well, Lavos is the final boss. It's okay to die to Lavos, especially if you're not, you know, if you haven't done it in a little while. I'm talking about like Magus. Magus is another bad example. Like Hecarim. Like Ozzy. I feel like there are just some bosses you don't need to die to. Just don't do that. Be better. You die to Hecarim. If you don't understand the magic, like I'm not doing it, but I'm saying like if you don't understand how to, you know, just to either use like using magic, displacing. Is that the one where you displace the lightning? I've seen people die to Hecarim. Use aura and magic world. Well, again, that we know that because we played the game. Ah, here we go. I knew there was like somewhere on these tracks there's a bit of gross slop. I can't find it. This is Final Battle. I really like Final Battle. I don't like the scream. The fact that the OST decided to put the scream right at the beginning is losing it some points. But the last battle is really good. Listen, man, you're preaching to the choir. I'm telling you. I don't get it. Well, like I said, maybe, you know, some people just don't understand. And that's okay. Everyone's got to learn. I've certainly done dumber things. I can't give them too much crap. There we go. Cab roof. Let's go take care of the roof. Can without falling off. Also, another negative thing about the last battle song, it's going to scream again at the very end and do a bunch of weird horse shit. You're gonna hear it. It's coming up soon. There's gonna be a wide variety. Listen. There's a scream. Listen to all that bullshit. That should not have been on the OST. They could have cleaned that up a little bit. Also, major tone shift. This is the first Festival of the Stars. Wild tone shift. This is the song that plays when everybody realizes that you and your ragtag band of buddies have saved the world for everybody. have saved not only the world, you've saved all of time. Not only all of time, well, all of every time on every world. Lavos was an infestation. He ripped apart worlds. We are something of heroes. And the king recognized that, thankfully. Stick cylinder. My first time you resisted a bit because you don't like spending resources, but you got over it was the only way. The MP you were saving. Agreed. It really sort of teaches you, like, hey, maybe don't save... Maybe you don't have to save every single item because you're going to need to use a little bit of it. Otherwise, you're never going to beat this boss. Ever. You're going to be stuck here forever. Just like I am with this last little bit. I like the Festival of the Stars. This is a celebration song. I'm going to put it right above World Revolution, right underneath Scala's theme. Why is this not working? Am I ready to get the other side? There we go. Come on. One more. Is that the bracket? That's the cylinder. That's the bracket. I don't understand which part's still dirty. Probably on the left there. When was the last time I played New Vegas? I think I last tried to really play New Vegas. I was a duck. It was back when I was a duck. So like 2 years, a little while ago. It's been a bit. I've been thinking about New Vegas lately. Excuse me. This is Epilogue. This uses the theme that we heard before, where I don't remember where it is. Far Off Promise. But I think this song uses it a lot better. Because this is exactly the same as Far Off Promise. Except that it goes deeper very quickly. Just watch. I am bathing this thing in soap. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I'm cleaning shit. It's not working. Gonna kill this guy if it doesn't work. Maybe it's a slot on the right side. It seems like I can't even get in there. Like this thing, and it needs to be like from either behind or just like there, maybe. Maybe it's on top, but I can't get to it. Everything's in the way. Oh. There we go. Thank God. Jesus. This one's nice, but it sort of devolves into this rather repetitive bit a bit later. So it's better than Far Off Promise, but eh. I'm going to put you right above Ruined World. This is the last song in the game. I really like it. It's really loud. I really like this song. This is the final celebration. You did it. You did it. You saved the world. You got the girl. You got the pardon from the king. It's really important. You got 9 cats now. You did it. You beat the game. A big hearty rounds of congratulations, bells ringing. This is an S tier song. The question is, where in S tier? You know what? I'm about to go wild on you. I think I like it better than Robo's theme. I think The Faraway Times might be my favorite song. That is such a good song. Such a congratulations. You didn't think you could do it. You didn't think you'd be able to save the entire world, did you? Save the entire unit, save all of time. But you did it. And this one's for you. Unfortunately, your mom just went back in time. You're gonna have to go find her. That sucks. But it's okay, because you got friends, and there's no threat of a giant space bug coming to get you. Thank you. Track low rollers. I don't even know what those are. But apparently I've already gotten a bunch of them. Those things down there. Thank you. And one more. Beautiful. Let's watch them do it. We got 2 maps done. Excellent. All right. While this is finishing out, let's take a look at our F tier. A bunch of garbage down here at the bottom. God bless. A bunch of just nothing. Not a bunch of great ones. These aren't even songs. Morning Sunlight, Confusing Melody, and Determination, all in that's a D tier. Zeal Palace, the Cathedral, Battle Theme, the second boss battle theme, the Singing Mountain, and Far Off Promise are all C tier. Primitive Mountain, Sealed Door, Gonzalez's song. That's what's his name? My name is Gacho, Galto, whatever the hell his name was. Gonzo? Yeah, Gonzo. Ayla's theme, Strange Happening, The World Revived, A Shot of Crisis, Ruined World, Epilogue, Remains of Factory, Underground Sewer, Black Theme, and The Bottom of the Night. That all looks good. Good Night, blah, 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 blah. I'm just gonna rush through that. Doesn't it go into... Oh, no. Usually, it's supposed to, like, go into the end of, Far Off Promise at the end there. Good night, people. This looks good. Corridors of Time, I'm going to put above Johnny. I'm going to put Corridors of Time above Last Final Battle. I'm going to put you below Johnny. Frog's Theme, The Trial. These are all the S tiers. Frog's Theme, The Trial, The Hidden Truth. I'm going to move The Trial down to A tier because we've already got The Trial inside of The Hidden Truth. We don't need it twice. Guardian Castle. Congratulations. Why isn't it working? Oh, because I'm on the wrong scene. That's why. Congratulations. Congratulations. Is the penguin in this one? No. Boop. Where was I? Wild Scene, Robo. Yeah, I think this looks good. Fanfare, Rhythm of Heaven and Sky. I think I'm cool with this. Let me save this. Just as I figured, a lot more S than anything else. Do I want anything from McDonald's? Daughter is going to. I'll text you. I'll text her. And I'm also about to go out there anyways. So maybe I'll just go out there. Let me... Hold on. I'm doing things. I'm doing